Hey Jade, how's it going, man? Gio here. Scene Enhanced Marketing. Want to thank you, buddy, for taking the time to watch this video. A little different than how I typically do it. Normally I'm comparing potential clients' existing website to their main competition and, ultimately showing them how I can help them surpass their competition on Google, specifics surrounding how to do that within their website, and basically just show a comparison strategy. And it's just very informative video on, again, specifically how I can help generate revenue for prospective clients through their website. In your case, a little bit different. Obviously, you don't have a website. So I know we talked briefly about the competition in Rostern. It's minimal, but there is still some there. I found this CA7 dumpling house. I'm sure you're familiar with them. I think I've even dined there at some point in the day. But I just wanted to show you a couple things and then kind of explain what we would do upon building out your website. The cool thing here is, I guess the positive element to this all is we would have no problem ranking you at the top very quickly because of the lack of competition, and then keeping you at the top. I don't know how familiar you are with Google and how it works, but the three things we'll talk about today, buddy, are content, backlinks, and citations. So content, anything that Google can read on your website. So again, you don't have one. We'll go to CA7 Dumpling House here. Pretty weak website, man. Looks like someone threw this together rather quickly. They got some testimonials. Menu very visible to read, as you can see. But nonetheless, it's a website. Contact page, business hours, very, very generic, okay? Now, content is anything that Google can read. So the words on the website, images, what they're saved as, okay, is also considered content. And then, obviously, words within the images. So, for example, here, the sign in the image would qualify, I guess, as a keyword for Google. Dumpling House, Rostern. So, again, this is a very generic site. We would do a much better job in building yours out. We recommend anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, Jade, right on that homepage alone. I know you and I talked briefly yesterday about a menu, online menu, with the option to potentially order for the client. I love the idea. Not even necessarily make it an e-commerce site to where they're paying online, but where they can just at least order the food, like you said, 10, 15 minutes away, pick it up, it's ready, swipe the card, on their way, right? I think you could, just generate a ton of business, man, with that option, especially, obviously, in the summer months. So that's content. The next thing we're going to talk about is backlinks. Again, I don't know how familiar you are with rankings on Google, man, but this is what I do. So backlinks, very important to remember. Not all backlinks are created equal. I tell all my clients that. It's like a popularity contest with Google, right? They are going to rank you and base your power and influence on, and judge you on, how many websites are pointing back at yours. It's as simple as that. You're going to have a lot more impact when I go out and get you backlinks, more influence and impact from websites that are, in your niche, in your industry. So other national gas chains, for example, petrocanada.ca. That would be a great backlink to go after because it's relevant to your niche, at least from a fuel standpoint. And then from a restaurant or food standpoint, we go after some, McDonald's and other big nationwide chains that have influence. We're going to go after those backlinks versus, say, local Macy's department store or something that just has zero relevance to your industry. Make sense? Cool. So a tool I use to measure backlinks, buddy, great tool. It's called Ahrefs. Boom. And I pulled up CA7 Dumpling House website right here, put in their URL, as you can see, and bang. We've got the keywords coming up. Now here's an important one to remember. Rostern restaurants. I actually did a search in Google. I'll show you in a second for that. Obviously, we are going to want your restaurant at the top of that search. when someone types in Rostern restaurants or any other keyword, best restaurants Rostern, best restaurants Saskatchewan, we're going to go provincial wide with it, right? We want you ranking at the top of all those searches on Google to get clients in the door, buddy. It's as simple as that. Now, if you look here for Rostern restaurants, he's in the 14th position. So second page of Google, I believe. We will solidify that or confirm that rather in just a second here. But that's what's going on with the keywords. Keyword difficulty, if you see here, 0. So it's going to be very easy for us to go in, man, and build out your site and stuff it with these specific keywords and get you ranking in a timely manner. And again, without the big competition, it should be quite easy to do that, man. So that is kind of in a nutshell how backlinks are. Again, with big competition and these massive restaurant sites I've dealt with other clients in bigger cities. Again, I show how, specific strategies of how to start catching up to the restaurants, businesses on the first page of Google and eventually surpassing them. But in your case, we just need to get a website up, get it ranking, and you'll get more customers in the door. Last thing I want to talk to you about, buddy, is citations. Again, don't know how familiar you are with Google ranking and whatnot, but very, very important citations are. Here's why. Google My Business or the local ranking map pack. Here we go. So here's the search I told you about. Straight up Google search, Rostern restaurants. Bang. CA7 right at the top, 6th and Railway, which I'm, again, sure you've heard of. East Garden. None of these ones have websites, man. So that's a good thing. Pardon me. CA7 Dumpling does have a website. A very bad one. We just looked at it. But they're at the top of the Google Map Pack. Now, I know if you're like me, man, I'm looking for a service of any kind, and I type that shit into Google. Very rarely am I going to go beyond the top 3 here. Sure, I might go down into the organic leads. A lot of it's junk or ads sometimes, though. And I'm going to find something. Oh, there you are for your Facebook, man. 5th down. That's deadly. Just noticed that now. But very rarely am I going to start going onto the 2nd and 3rd page of Google to try to find a company to do business with, right? So let's go to the 2nd page here. I believe this dumpling joint is here. Yeah, there you go. Boom. There's their website on the 2nd page. Okay. So they're your main competition, I'm seeing, at least from an online presence. They're on the 2nd page of Google, and they're on the top of the map pack on page 1. Now, the difference to get you on here, man, it's citations, and those are directories. So I'm assuming you're listed in some directories, Boxy's, as far, I'm sure, we know you're on Facebook, probably white pages, yellow pages, directories of that nature. What I'm going to do, if you do want me to help you with this, is I'm going to come in and just slam your business into nationwide directories and I can look up what your competition, what directories they're in, and those are the citations, right? Citations are essentially just directories, and that's anywhere your business name, phone number, and address are listed online. So again, Facebook, Yelp, white pages, yellow pages, some common examples of directories. I'm just going to slam the hell out of the citations/directories for your business to the point where you will surpass these 3 on the map pack. We will monitor and run your GMB, Google My Business. It's very simple to apply for one, and that will allow us to get you into this map pack. You see the reviews. It allows customers to leave reviews, and it's no secret, man. You start to generate more business because when people are searching for food or confectionery options in Rostern, you are going to be at the top of this map pack within a short amount of time once you allow me to work for you. So I hope that all made sense, Box. I'm not going to get into social media management within this video. It looks like you've kind of got a decent thing going there already. I took a brief look at your Facebook page, and it looks like you're personally running that, if I had to guess. Now, what we could get into is some cool ad campaigns, which I think would be badass. I mean, we could even get into some cool, funny videos, catchy little videos, maybe throw in some music. I don't know, man. The the options are really endless as far as some cool strategies we could come up with together. And then I would target, people on Facebook. Again, summer months I know are key for you, but we can start doing lake promotions, things like that, and then also think of cool like hockey stuff for the winter months, right? And just target specific types of people that are scrolling on Facebook and either don't know about Boxy's or do know about it and see that you're running some cool shit, and they come into your store and buy stuff. That's kind of the aim with the social media management, as far as that goes. And like I said, you've got a decent presence on there already with whatever you've been doing with your own personal business page there. So good stuff, man. If you just want to use this video as a point of reference, man, I completely am okay with that. This video is 100% informative, yours to keep. Now, if you do want my help with this box, I know we talked about getting together over a meal possibly down the road. I would 100% be willing to help you with this, buddy. You can check out my website, www.brokenarrowseo.com. Phone number is 918-265-1410. Just some more info on specifically what we do if you want to take a look at that. But I would be more than happy to help you with this, buddy. I know that we talked about maybe getting on the ice for some fishing at some point. But even if that doesn't happen, we could do lunch or something next time I'm passing through town. As I told you, I'm in PA regularly over the next 6 weeks. But I would love to help you, man. I think your store is badass. And I didn't realize you were only open like less than a year. So let's get after it, man. Let's increase business for you, help each other out. I'd love to be a part of it. Thanks, buddy, for taking the time to watch this video. And hit me back via email or text and let me know what your thoughts were, man. Thanks, Jade. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.